This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Thursday, March 27th, 2025. We are located at 1767 Falling Street, Los Angeles, California 90026. We're performing a video sewer line inspection through a 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer cleanout located at the bottom of the property here, just on the left hand side if you're facing the house at the bottom of the property. This is our 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer cleanout here. This is the backyard area here. This is on the left hand side of the house. And what we're going to do is we're just going to place our camera head at the top of the cleanout and zero out. And we are running a shower at the very top of the property, and we're just going to utilize that water to help us push all the way out and hopefully reach all the way into our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down. We are in black plastic. We do have a tie-in right there. You can see that tie-in coming in from the wall on the exterior of the home. So we're just going to continue to push out, and we're just going to continue to push out. We are pushing all the way down to the street below us, and the homeowner does own the property from the top of the street all the way down to the bottom of the street there. So we're just going to continue to push out. And they did say they replaced all of the sewer line on the property into black plastic. So we're just going to continue to push out. All the black ABS seems to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. No root intrusions, no offsets, no breaks. So we're just going to continue to push out. And we're going to make a little bit of a drop. And it appears that we do transition into vitreous clay. You can see that we do have very large root intrusion in the vitreous clay here. So we're just going to pull back just a little bit. Let's take a good look at that. And you can see that is just in our transition. And that transition is going to be our property line to lateral transition. And we're at 66 feet 7 inches on our camera monitor. So when we do go down to the bottom of the property, we will be able to locate this area. So we're just going to continue to push out. Okay, we're just going to continue to push out. We are transitioning into vitreous clay. You can see a little bit of a root intrusion there. So we're just going to continue to push out. And it appears that we are in concrete sewer pipe now. And this is in the lateral. So we're just going to continue to push out. And we transition back into clay. And we drop down into our city sewer tie-in. We're just going to pull back a little bit. Clean our camera off. We're just going to pull back just a little bit and look at our saddle here. And we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we did go ahead and push all the way into our city sewer tie-in. You can see that is the city sewer beneath us. You can see this is the saddle here. So we're just going to begin to pull back, take a good look at the saddle. The saddle seems to be in fair, maintainable condition. It's a little bit of offset, but those joints aren't too major. So we transition back into concrete sewer pipe here, and those joints there seem to be in fair, maintainable condition. We're just going to look at the joints and see if there's any erosion. And that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And you can see here we're pulling back and there's a large rooted finger here. And that is coming in between the joint, in between the concrete and the vitreous clay here. You can see that root intrusion. So you would want to get that hydrojetted so we can definitely get a better look and see that condition of that joint. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And we are going to pull back here. You can see that joint there has a little bit of root intrusion as well. And this joint as well has root intrusion, a very large root intrusion. And then you can see it appears that it is coming in kind of difficult to see, but that could be our test tee there. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And we are going to transition back into black plastic. And you can see here we do have a clean out opening here, so we are able to access this at the bottom of the hill on the back of the property on the other street at the bottom of the hill. So we are able to access that from the clean out there and be able to jet that out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back on top of the property. That was our property line to lateral transition. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And all the black plastic on the property seems to be in all fair and maintainable condition. No root intrusions, no offsets, no breaks. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And make a little bit of a turn, and we're just going to continue to pull back on top of the property here. And that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we're just going to continue to pull back. And we have a little bit of an opening there. You can see that coming down the wall. And we're going to come up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video sewer line inspection.